This is a preview of the 2020 North Penn Cross Country Course. So we're going to start this course by going a slight downhill through this field, approaching a baseball field here. You're aiming for the fence here on the left-hand side, and you're going to want to hug that fence as soon as you get to it. As we make this curve here, you're going to see that dirt mound on the right. There's going to be about a 6-foot difference between, or 6-foot gap between the fence and the dirt mound. So this is going to tighten up very quickly, and this is only about a quarter mile from the start. Go up that slight incline. We're going to go across this field. It's like a football / band practice field, and we're going to aim straight for the sidewalk, the edge of the parking lot. As we get up to this sidewalk here, you're going to see some arrows. Now, in sections where there's concrete, they put these arrows down, so you're going to follow these arrows to the end of the sidewalk. Back into the grass here, we're going to come up to the stop sign. And at this stop sign, we're going to cross this road and go directly across. We're going to make a right-hand turn, keeping these trees on our right-hand side, and up a slight incline. We're going to cross another road here, again keeping the trees on the right-hand side. And we're aiming for the North Penn school sign that is on the road here. We are going to loop around this sign and go back down the hill that we just came up. Although hill is a loose term here, it's a very small incline. Now we're going to aim for just to the right of that large tree on the left, the gap in between. And here we go into the woods. Now this path here is about you can fit about 2 people wide, and that's about it. So generally you're not going to pass probably anyone in this section, but it is a very short section. Coming out of the woods, we're going to make a left, staying along the soccer field. Now as we come through this section, you got to watch your footing here. There's like a little gully here where it's in a couple holes, and as you hit the walking path, you're going to make a right, and you're going to see those arrows again. Coming into the path, you're going to make a left and follow the sidewalk. Okay, somewhere in this vicinity, this is about the 1 mile mark here of the course. You're going to cross over that road back there, obviously, and keep on going. When we get this next road here, we're going to make a left. You can see the arrows again. And up here we are going to make another left. Now we're going to go back into the grass. Stay along this outside edge here. It seemed like the footing was good, nice and clear. Didn't look like there's many holes, if any, on this right hand side here. I think you want to stay to the right of this tree because you can see there's a little runoff there. Now up here, you're going to cross over, and on the left, now on our left here, you can see there's going to be gravel and it's going to actually widen up. So that's why you want to stay the right back there. You're going to cross back over, you see the arrows. Now, which trees we go around or go through, I'm not sure. I just picked the last one here and hugged the tree line. You do not want to make this first right. That leads to nothing. You're going to make a right at this cone, back through the woods. Now here, if you have a chance and there's someone short, close behind you, throw a little bit of an acceleration in here on your way back. You can maybe be able to open up the gap a little bit further because it is a blind turn as soon as you turn into these woods. Now we're going to continue back. We're going to head back towards the North Penn school sign up on the road that we looped around before. So we're going to loop around that school sign there. And now this time we're going to keep these trees on our left. Now this is a slight downhill. So you want to try and open up your stride and use this to your advantage. Coming down, we want to go to the very last tree before the road. You make a left. You're going to cross the street and stay in between the stop sign and that tree on the left. Now heading back to the sidewalk. At the end of this sidewalk, we're not going to go back into that field. We're actually going to follow the sidewalk back around to the right. So the sidewalk's going to bend to the right. You see the arrow back there on the ground. You're going to see another arrow, and now the arrow is actually going to go into the grass. So we go follow it into the grass. Now here is the question mark of where this course actually goes due to some of the construction ahead. We actually chose to follow this right here. It seemed like the natural place to cross over, so we're not sure if you're going to stay on that path to the right or stay up on this section. But right here is about 2 miles into the race, so at this point, you have just a little over a mile to go. Now we head down here. We're going to get to the end of the building. You're going to continue straight, and now bear to the right a little bit, and we're aiming for the end of that fence on the left hand side. Now at the end of that fence, we are going to make a left. At the end of that fence, there is, in this case, a lock gate. That should be open. You're going to go straight through here. Now we're on the other side. We are making a left. We're not sure if you stay in the grass or up on this road. We stayed up on the road. I'm thinking that's the way the course should go. We can clarify that on race day. Heading down this road, that is the stadium which is under construction at this time. So we're just following this fence all the way to the end. Then we're going to go into the grass. You can see that arrow on the ground in between these trees. Now it kind of bends to the right here and parallels that road or parking lot on the right hand side. Follow it around. Now you're going to go to the end of these other trees. Back around that sign. Now we're approaching the start area from the opposite side. So you can see this road on the right hand side. You're going to cross over now a little gravel road, which is used for the construction vehicles, obviously. You're going to continue down this hill, or I should say slight decline. Now we believe that at this point you're going to make a left, crossing over this dirt road, and you're going to head for the soccer goal and edge of the turf field fence, just to the left of the American flag that's flying right there. come to this and we're going to make a right and follow the fence line around this turf field. Now you're going to make a left, following the fence again. Up here we're going to make a right at the end of this fence. Now it's a question of where the next turn is. So we made a right here, heading back towards that dirt mound, which you're going to keep on your left this time, and the fence from that baseball/softball field. Go down this little hill right here. Once you hit this fence, there's about a quarter mile left in this race. Now you want to stay to the right hand side. Hug this fence as much as you can, taking the shortest path to the finish line. Once you hit the end of this fence, it is a straight shot up a slight incline back to the start/finish line. And you're going to want to give it everything you got once you hit the end of that fence, because it's about a good 200 meters to the finish.